What is something you call by a company name instead of the actual thing it is? Styrofoam. Polystyrene foam is what it's actually called. Ike. Styrofoam is a trademark of DuPont. They have a long list of others that I didn't know were brand names until recently, including Kevlar, Nylon, Teflon, Lucite, and Tyvek. As many people have pointed out, nylon is no longer trademarked, hence it isn't capitalized, but the product and the name were invented by DuPont. I had a coworker that called all donuts Dunkin' Donuts, and it drove me crazy. A past girlfriend and her entire extended family called any form of chicken fried chicken. That wasn't the reason we broke up, but it was easily in the top 10. My dad calls all chicken nuggets Chicken McNuggets. Worked in fast food when I was younger. The amount of people that would roll up ordering things from other chains' menus. Big Macs, Whoppers, Baconators, Patty Melt, you name it. I don't even call Chicken McNuggets Chicken McNuggets. That's horrible. My grandpa calls all sandwiches Subways. Dude is older than Subway. It makes no sense. Who Vaseline? It's petroleum jelly. This is a good one. Maybe Vicks as well. Vicks is just spicy Vaseline. Also Taser. It's an acronym of Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle. This is the most made up sounding fact I've learned in a while. Thermos. That's a brand. Yes, they are actually vacuum flasks. Allen wrenches, hex head, channel locks, crescent wrench, vice grips, sawzall. Frisbee. You mean a novelty flying disc or pie plate? What's it actually called? The generic term is flying disc. Frisbee was a trademark name owned by Wham-O, which was bought by Mattel. Velcro. The name Velcro is a portmanteau of velour for the soft side and crochet for the hook side. Velcro is a great invention, but so expensive. It's a rip-off. You mean hook and loop fastener? Relevant. Dumpster. Otto man, you're living in a dumpster. Oh man, I wish. Dumpster brand trash bins are top of the line. This is just a trash waste disposal unit. I have no idea what era of The Simpsons this is, but it's super high quality writing. Really? A dumpster is a type of movable waste container designed to be brought and taken away by a special collection vehicle or to a bin that a specially designed garbage truck lifts, empties into its hopper, and lowers on the spot. 1 right square bracket. 2 right square bracket. The word is a generic trademark of dumpster, an American brand name for a specific design. Snip. The word dumpster first used commercially in 1936, 3 came from the Dempster system of mechanically loading the contents of standardized containers onto garbage trucks, which was patented by Dempster Brothers in 1935.4 right square bracket. 5 right square bracket. The containers were called dumpsters, a blending of the company's name with the word dump. The Dempster Dumpmaster, which became the first successful front-loading garbage truck that used this system, popularized the word. The word dumpster has had at least 3 trademarks associated with it by Dempster Brothers. 6 right square bracket. 7 right square bracket. 8. But today it is often used as a genericized trademark. All 3 trademarks have since either been expired or cancelled. 9. Dumpster is always my fun fact. I think it was named after the Dumpster Brothers and the actual name is a skip bin. Kevlar. DuPont does not like it when you use that instead of aramid fiber. Until 10 seconds ago I had never seen the words aramid fiber, so that is a hard fail. The fact that my spell check doesn't recognize aramid is even more damning. Yup, that one was a giant pain in my ear a few years back at work. A lot of companies were using it as the generic term, until we got a C&D and had to scrub the name from everything, unless they could prove it was actually brand name Kevlar. DuPont can go F themselves. 2. Read the evil corporation's thread. Rollerblades. They're inline skates. They're inline skates. Only if you do what the man tells you to do. I ain't staying in line, man. Not 100% what Op asked for, but pretty much all edited images are referred to as photoshopped regardless of what software was used. In the olden days it would be airbrushed. Actually the only reason the program is called that is because of the photoshops those old to me portrait photos were taken in. Back then they would physically edit pictures by hand, by painting in some of someone's waist to match the background, so it would look smaller. I think they did other kinds of manual photo editing too, but I don't know what. Yes, they literally retouched using an actual airbrush. Adobe has a whole how-to on using the word Photoshop. Trademarks are not verbs. Correct. The image was enhanced using Adobe Photoshop software. Incorrect. The image was photoshopped. Incorrect. The image was photoshopped. Incorrect. The image was Adobe Photoshopped. Amusingly, that document served from their public website, not password protected, and easy to find on Google, is marked Adobe Confidential. I mean, as long as we're already wishing for unicorns. Jacuzzi, if I remember correctly it's a last name. Yeah, Jacuzzi was the inventor. What you're technically swimming in is Jacuzzi's monster. Sounds Italian. Hot tub. Is this the same thing? Don't hear Jacuzzi in UK too often. Zamboni. Yes, ice resurfacer. But no self-respecting pro rink doesn't have a Zamboni. Olympia make a competitive product, but they always get called Zambonas. I wanna drive the Zamboni all over Saskatchewan. Tupperwa. Oh god. In Brazil we say, and right, Tupperwa because of this brand. In the Maldives, we call it tapu. I'm just making the connection. You're throwing bees at me, baby. Say the first syllable again. Tub. Wrong. See, I thought I caught that. Are you telling me I've been walking up to people on the street saying Tubberwa? It's peas. Babe. Didn't even realize this was a company name, lol. Plastic box for food. Storage doesn't roll of the tongue. Ziploc bag. Frankly, Ziploc as an explanation of how the bag works makes the most sense. So even though it's a brand, I think it has realistic justification. This and Velcro are maybe the two best examples here. I've never once heard anyone use the generic term for either. Styrofoam as well. The actual substance is called polystyrene. Sandwich bag, quart/or gallon bag are used in my house. The one that blew my mind was trampoline. Excuse me, what? My life was a lie. Rebound tumbler according to a quick Google search. Trampoline. They used to call it a jumper line, until your mom tried it. Trampolines are like girlfriends. They look like a lot of fun, but I've never had one. God damn, that was a good one. Postits. I call them Romy and Mitchells. We're business women. In town on business. Actually, all Michelle did was say to make them yellow. I prefer sticky quips. I like to use sticky quips as regular post-it notes when I'm in a fun mood, not every day. Xerox and chapstick comes to mind. Velcro, hook and loop tape, crock pot, brand, slow cooker. Oh yeah, crock pot is a good one. They're actually called slow cookers in my country. If you said crock pot, nobody would know what you meant. I can't think of an example. Let me Google it. Proceeds to open askjeets.com*. Here in Pawnee, we use AltaVista. I use DuckDuckGo now, and I still think of my search actions as Googling it. I had a friend try to make Bing it a thing. To this day I consider this the most absurdly awkward product placement I have ever seen.